can't believe I'm doing this. No one would probably join, so I don't even know what I'm doing. I can't believe I'm doing this. I just need people to talk with me right now. It's too painful. Oh my god, I can't believe that is. Guys, I'm in another depression again. I really am. And it feels so unreal that I'm feeling like life doesn't matter anymore. But, you know, I don't want to kill myself or anything, but I just have some like thoughts in my mind, and I don't know why I'm even doing this though. I feel like I need to get it out, you know. I need to get it out. Tell you guys about my mental issues and why I've been struggling so much lately with my depression, with everything that's happening, because it's been a tough couple of months for me. It really has been a couple of months of pure misery, pure depression, stress, and everything in between. Just horrible. And I just want to tell you guys that I'm too scared of making YouTube videos right now, because I'm too scared of people calling me sad or calling me out for being a drama queen, even though I'm like completely in the gutter. And I had suicidal thoughts yesterday, which was appropriately when it was Valentine's Day. It's a really tough day for me, Valentine's Day. It's like the most toughest day for me of all the years, basically, of the entire year. Because that day is the only day where I get reminded of the fact that I'm alone and that I'm not going to be able to get any attention or stuff like that. And it's just a horrible day. And yesterday was like the peak of the worst days of my life, because I actually almost want to kill myself. I didn't do it because I was saved by the bell by someone else. Who actually got me out and played some games and stuff like that. But now, the day after, and I'm still feeling really bad. Like, I really feel doubts about life in general, about the whole deal that life is just hard, you know, that everyone is bringing you down, and yeah, everyone is tough, and that life is like a fucking, like a spike in the back, you know, like you just gotta keep going. People are hard, people are harsh against you, and it's just horrible. For me, it's like unbearable right now. I cannot take the stress, I cannot take the criticism, I cannot take like opinions from people. I feel less like a guy than I used to be. I feel like I have no like strength inside of me. It's difficult for me to stand up for myself. It even got worse. Like I actually talked with my ex-girlfriend. Well, I didn't talk with her. I just sent her a message that I'm feeling really bad. I'm feeling like I want to kill myself. But again, this morning she just publicly accused me and then just made fun of me on Facebook. Like, and so I told her what she did to me, and I blocked her everywhere. That was just horrible. I know someone else doesn't want, like a good friend of mine doesn't want to help me out with my problems while I was always there for her. It's like, and the people that are there for me are only there for me in text form. Nobody wants to like come to me. They all don't have time for me. It's all just via text. It's all just via words and letters and stuff like that. And I thought maybe I should just go online and live stream and tell you guys about my issues and why I haven't picked up my channel, why I haven't been working on any videos. I've been in such a gutter since the breakup with my girlfriend. It's like the worst time. It really is. And I don't know how I can get out of this depression. I really don't know. I've been standing up so many times in my life that I'm tired of standing up again. Like, it's just, I feel like I cannot stand up anymore. It feels like everything is dead. Not dead from the inside. It's more like all my all my roads are blocked right now. For example, I'm too scared of making any YouTube videos because of opinions and stuff. I'm too scared to make any songs to express myself because I'm too scared of people calling it bad and stuff like that. And I want to play games. Don't get me wrong. I do want to play games, but it is that like I'm currently in a sort of material depression kind of. I'm trying to like buy anything I can to get me satisfied. Anything. Like right now, I'm getting new furniture for my house, which was needed though. But still, it's trying to get me happy because the sad part is that I don't have, a like. I'm trying to get like a girlfriend or like anything. But the problem is that on online dating apps these days, when you like type something and the girl doesn't appreciate it or she just doesn't like it, then she ignores it. She doesn't tell you why, she just ignores it, or she just cancels or deletes the entire conversation without even tell you what you did wrong, which is horrible because for me it's like, what did I do wrong? And I doubt myself. My self image gets so low that I don't know what to do. And it's really personal that I'm saying this stuff out loud on a live stream, but I feel like it's just something I need to get out of my chest. I have people that came to me and like talk with me about it. I even have like some of my my guardians and stuff that are helping me, but I don't know. It's so difficult. Like I was in a depression a couple of around Christmas, I believe. I was in a huge depression, but I got out of that. I thought that I could like get a new start. Now that I have everything finished, my I moved out. I have a new house, new place. Um, I have a new location, new people around me, but for some reason, it keeps following me. It just keeps following me. The fact that I cannot make myself happy anymore. I cannot find satisfaction in the small things in life because there's no. The only thing that I have that I can get happy about is my gaming addiction, and my sex addiction. That's too personal, so I'd rather not talk about that. But like I have a gaming addiction, and it's the only thing that keeps me happy right now. And it's just horrible that now that I cannot even game anymore, I feel like, what am I doing with my life? Like, what am I doing? And when I go into the normal world and I start talking with other people, it's just like I get in a huge depression because I am not like them. You know, I'm not like those guys. I'm not a normal guy, you know. I'm not like um a tough guy. I don't tend to talk really tough to girls or say anything that comes up in my mind and just think, ah, she's okay with it. No, I really respect girls, and I'm much more of a goody two shoes than you might think. And that gets me in a lot of trouble. Well, not trouble, more like failure, because girls probably, they say they like sweet guys, but in fact they don't. They like they like guys that are sweet, but at the same time are also um, much more like a leader and much more dominant. And I could never be dominant. I don't have the strength. I don't have the power. I don't have the courage. I don't have the right arguments to be a strong person in life. I don't have. If someone like personally attacks me, I instantly block them because I cannot like make an argument. I cannot. It's just everything I say gets demolished on Twitter. Everything I do gets like everyone has an opinion about you. Like you cannot post something and expect everyone to like it. Of course, you cannot. That's obvious. There's always going to be haters, but I just noticed that there are like the people that are really friendly to me are only there whenever I tell them that I'm feeling bad. And there's still people that come to me, but they only come to me when I say that I'm feeling shit. People don't notice that I am feeling horrible. And that's the problem. See, I always have to say that I am doing really bad or that I'm really depressed before people will come to me to help me out, you know? They don't notice it. They don't tell me, hey, is there something wrong or anything like that. No, they just, only when I tell them that I'm feeling depressed, they want to help me. And for some reason, that just feels so wrong because it feels like I'm like in a sort of spiral where I am really trying my best to hide it from everyone. But at the same time, whenever it does happen, I don't ever feel like that I have like a personal person or like someone that I can say anything to. I mean, I could, but it's never like in my mind that when I'm feeling really horrible that I'm just telling them everything, you know? I mean, I could, but it's not enough for me. It's not. I'm an open person, so I tend to like say anything that comes up in my mind, even if it's like depression or anything. I tend to like talk about depressions to people that I don't even know, and that's horrible because people make advantage of it, or people are just don't even give a shit about it. Like I posted my depression on like Facebook and stuff like that, and people don't give a shit about it. There's so many people that just like, ah, yeah, fuck it. And that makes it so sad. Like people expect you that you are the person, that you're the one that's going to change. But what if you are in a phase in life where you are like helpless, like you don't even know how to like do it on your own. You tried it so many times to try to get back on your feet, you know. You try to get like back on your back on the road, back on the flow, you know, the stuff that you wanted to do. But every time you do it, you always end up in the gutter. You never end up with a nice present or a nice gift or a reward for all your efforts. No, you always end up back in the gutter. And I feel like I'm like in this gutter for so long now that every time I go back to it, like every time I get pushed back in the gutter, I feel like I belong more and more in it, you know? Like I don't want to belong in this phase. Don't get me wrong, I don't want to. I really want to be happy. I really do, but I don't know what it is. I just don't know. It's just I there's just no way I can be happy without anything that supports me. Like I don't see any worth in friends anymore. Like friends are not, they're great to have, but it's not like I see them like I trust them. It's difficult. I want to trust them. I want to trust anyone. But because of my past, it's just so difficult to like trust people in general. But I still do it. I still tell them everything because I'm open. But at the same time, I'm like, I'm struggling, you know. I'm really struggling to get like to a position where I feel that I'm happy in life. Because I do everything for anyone. I'm always there for anyone. But whenever I'm feeling bad, then they always just leave me. They always just leave me. And they expect me that I get out there myself. But if it's too far for me to climb, how am I supposed to do it on my own? And I'm trying to get help, but I've been like in help for so long. Like people are trying to say the same stuff to me. You need to be happy, you need to be satisfied with your life, with yourself. And that's the thing, I was satisfied with myself. I actually was. Like a couple days ago I sent out that that I won't give a shit about anyone, what anyone thinks about me. But the problem is, if I think that way, then I don't give a shit what anyone thinks about me, then yeah, then I end up alone because nobody wants to be with someone that doesn't change. That it's like, oh yeah, you just have to accept me for who I am. There is nobody. That's the whole thing that makes me so sad right now. Like I really want to say to anyone like, you don't like me, or fuck you. Fuck you and your fucking thoughts and your opinions. I don't give a shit. But they still hurt me from the inside, you know. They still reach me. Even though it's like I'm trying to like get rid of them in my head, they still reach me. They still get me. Oh goddamn, I have to stop.